Peace, peace, peace. 3 a.m. club, 3 a.m. team. Literally woke me up. Yep. Literally woke me up at 3 a.m. to talk about these reverse psychology energies right now. Like I said, from the 10th through the 26th is a divine shift for ones that are in the knowing of protecting their energy and keeping their vibes high for this divine ascension. 10th through the 26th. So with that being said, things to be aware of. You know you're knowing. You know your knowings and knowledge in the fruit of your own loins that are already downloaded and activated. Already in Him. So, when you get around another beautiful soul that speaks fruit as well, stand your ground. That's the oneness and unity of things. Gods and goddesses flowing in these vessels. Allow them to be them. That's where you don't get an etheric cord attached onto your energy. Oh, so yeah. It makes sense why they woke me up. So, and that's deep too when we're talking about these false prophets and fallen angels and you being a chosen one and standing your ground and keeping your dharma balanced right along with your karma. So, with that being said, like, you get the live videos to join with beautiful souls and you align with them. You speak your truth, speak your fruit. And one thing I understood, like, I was on a video with a god yesterday, and his other side came out, like when I'm talking about subconscious programs being on autopilot, like he had broken up with a girl, a goddess, and the B word was coming out. And he was like, well, you know, this B, she was getting on my nerves and what I'm getting at is, you know your worth, you know your power, you know your energy. So if you know this isn't something you resonate with or entertain. So when he was saying these things, I just, yes. What's this ancestor said? The poker face. Yeah, give him the poker face. With love. With love. I'm going to throw another example at you. I was speaking to a god a while back. We were on a live. And he was talking about stomach noises. When the stomach makes noises. The divine God said that it's an entity or demonic energy in the stomach. No. Do y'all get what I'm saying now about the poker faces? So when he said that, though it's not my truths, it's not what I believe, because in the knowing, the downloads and activations that I got personally about stomach growls is chakra activations, energy moving. Energy being released, removed, out the way. That's why the stomach makes noises. And then, at times, it's not in the same spot. But when it is in the same spot, that's that spot it's in, regulating and moving. Just pay attention to how when that stomach growling, and it sprouts out. You know what I'm saying? When you feel and you know better, You do better. But like I said, with the unity and the oneness, 505, the unity and the oneness with it, you already know your truths. So with that being said, that's balanced karma and balanced dharma by just, acknowledge what they say as they're in their God and goddess body. Leave it at that. Now, on the other hand, when you're in the presence of a succubus, you transmute. Ancestors want me to give an example. So, a succubus is someone, every time they're saying things, they're expecting a pulling sensation that they can grasp on when they're draining energy. So, let's talk. Okay, I talked about the DMT entities. These are the minions and children of the fallen angels. So when they're speaking knowledge, and then this is another thing about the fallen angels and the DMT entities, they're not going within. If they're going out, they've already reached a level of ascension to where they can manipulate energy and pull customers and clients in. So when you're at that level, any beautiful soul you come to and you've already harnessed and harvested their energy, it's reciprocated to the next beautiful soul. So it's like they've created a whole spider web with beautiful souls in it. And they take a little bit at a time. Take a little bit at a time. But though, since that timeline has literally transpired, it's just an example. Tell you about this divine feminine and these time loops and jumping timelines. And when you do that, you see it for what it is. Cause like I said, just flat out, I don't care how anyone chops and screws it and looks at it. Hurt people hurt people. You can say love and companionship and oh this and oh that. Hurt people, yo. Because at the end of the day, if it's love, you see it, you feel it, you ignite more of it. If it's low vibrational topics, gossip situations after another, no. Make my shoulders go up. That's just a possession. This is possession some of y'all is looking at. Y'all looking at some of these healers being possessed because they know better. You came back in this life, you ought to know better when you reach the real chosen one. That's deep. So, that being said, when I jumped the timelines and time loops, I was focused on me, my crafts, my gifts, my abilities. And the thing is, soul family, real soul tribe family will align to me. You feel me? Nobody is going to be intimidated by your power or your energy. You're not even going to feel like that. And if you feel like that, go back to the heart. Because that'd be another thing. Ain't no way. You know your self-worth, self-power. You know your energy, purity. Intimidated. That's too low. So when I tell you throw that ball up, don't return to sender. Especially when you know your awareness is a superpower. That's another thing. Stuff is getting so heightened right now. You can't project your stuff on somebody. Sit in that karma, baby. Sit in it. You made it. Mm, mm, mm. Just to have the thought patterns or speak at a low frequency about somebody and think that it's just not going to be divinely reciprocated back. So, yeah, it's back to the basics. It's about the love and the oneness for me. So, yeah, with it being about the love and the oneness, what's meant for you will show up, will transpire, will come about. And in the midst of that, being aware of ones that literally will come around your energy and ones that will summon you, just come out of the woodworks, talking high vibrational talk, then it's buy my services. No, no, no. That is not how this works. So yeah, that was an older paradigm as well with masculine and my law of discernment. Because when I tell you, like, ooh, baby, that Jupiter and them flames, of course, it'll shut a masculines. Shut them down. Bring the feminine to the forefront. It is not a game. You will see a whole god one day, and then the next day he got weave in his hair. It is not a game. When you talk about real, divine, feminine, and fire, we'll pull it out of them. You sitting up here with all this patriarchy energy. Come here. Turn your head. Boom. Emotions just flickering everywhere now. Balance it now. Balance it. And that's when I knew then. And seeing how they was inboxing beautiful souls and inboxing beautiful souls. So, of course, for goddesses, like real gods and goddesses who set intentions, yes. Pray for myself. I pray for my people. Pray for the all and protection. And when these Ifas and Babas was going around like a whirlwind going to people's inboxes, you think my prayers and how I feel about the all, it didn't shut down? How we speak with our levels of purity and righteous. Shut it down. Didn't take long either. For the simple fact, because they was playing too much. And then you playing with divine feminine. How dare you? It's a whole bunch of Ifas, Babas, Ifa Solas, and this is how they pray. But like I said, since Queen Elizabeth energy and the frequencies have shut down, you see a difference in Afu-Ra in Africa now. No more patriarchy energy. Sit down, meditate, do yoga, go within, and attract. Don't be a bully. Don't bulldoze your way in somebody's inbox. Then you wondering why these negative energies still around you and you getting karma because you done made a fake page. That's why your intuition stay on fleek. You go on social media, you got to be aware of when there's false pages. And these fake pages, voodoo doctors and Sangomas, like at a negative aspect, just on here to get money out of people. This ain't even your page. It's a fake page. So what's fake about you? You got to do all of this? What's going on with your energy? When they started doing that, I knew what was up then. Or when they create, I get 2 pages. I understand, like I got 2 pages. I get you got 2, but you don't need that many pages. When you got that many pages, it's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of unnecessary stuff going on. And I'll tell you why I got the 2. Like, separate business from pleasure. And then with family, I'm very spiritual in a very high frequency of spirituality. And family aren't on the same paradigms that I'm on when I'm talking about certain frequencies. and the kingdoms of other worlds and how we tap in on an everyday basis is something that my family does not regularly talk about, so family, friend, foe are on a whole separate page from the page that I'll be building with divine spirituality. Long story short, and Ascension Ankh Love and Eucalyptic Love. Though, staying on the topic at hand, because to literally be woken up at 3 in the morning, and this time it was laid back. I knew what it was going to be when I first got on here about this topic at hand and reverse psychology. That'd be another thing I love, the clarity, y'all. And the reverse psychology, like I said, from the 10th through the 26th. Just being aware, yo. Because at the end of the day, your awareness is a superpower. And stalking energies. You gonna have some stalking energies right now. I'm just saying. You ascending. You vibing high. Of course, they say they want to see where you at. Where is she? Where is he? Is he healed? Has he ascended? Where she at? That's a whole possession. You're not in your body. And then with you worrying, there's the possession right there. Worry is very low. Worry's like at the frequency of fear, because it tampers and stagnates the pineal and pituitary glands. And when it tampers with there, and you start feeling it in the heart, oh my, now it's a strong possession. Until you really feel in the knowing, your soul gets tired of it, that this is not love, and slowly begins to remove it. The soul speaks all day, every day. So yeah, this is deep. They really wanted me to get on here and talk about this. It's already some time that didn't pass, but yeah, I put it on a post on my Facebook page. But the 10th through the 26th, we are to keep our vibrations high. Keep your energy at a high frequency. 18, Shay. Not letting anyone disrupt that. Still give space. Not beautiful souls to speak and show love. If it's not your truths, don't allow it to stick and settle. That's another thing. So, and that's deep too. Attracting. Not forcing things. So, that's another thing that helped me to literally remove beautiful souls from my energy or just from my presence to begin with, because it's a level of honesty, purity, and respect. So a beautiful soul can say pure and purity all day, every day. It's a feeling that you feel, and in the presence, like that's deep too, in the presence of a chosen one, it's going to be igniting, it's going to be magnetic, you're going to feel it. Though when you're around beautiful souls that still have healing to do, they're not going to say anything. They're just going to sit right there. And then some of them just are going to sit and ask you 1,000,001 questions, like they picking at your brain. as if you're not aware of the energy that's flowing in this vessel, wanting to ask you 1,000,001 questions. That'd be another thing too. So that's deep. When we literally, this is deep, yo. And like I said, it's an honor to be back in this life and to literally understand what is transpiring all over again. All over again. Being you. Being you. Happy. Living. Loving. That's what it is. That's what it shall be. What? So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this one, y'all. It was the fact of being aware of reverse psychology, beautiful souls. You already know your truths. You the Holy Grail, yo. It's a done data. You the Holy Grail. Got high, beautiful souls want to sit and look at it. You the Holy Grail. If they can take them organs, dead or alive, baby, they want them organs. They take them organs out that body. You're a Holy Grail. And with that being said, with you being a Holy Grail alone, let's get it. And allow beautiful souls to want to realm into the deep depths of their own Holy Grail. And if they don't see fit to focus on that, that's not my crew. And it's an old time loop and timeline. Though we still show love, there's no judgment. There's no judgment. 22, let me tell you. The judgment is stagnation. I've said that before too. Literally judging beautiful souls is stagnation on your intuition. You want to keep it going, keep it flowing. Pure and provocative. You know what I mean? And it's not easy to do that when you're judging. Because then with judgment, like I said, it's stagnant energy. So then you got low vibrations of confusion. And confusion is double stagnant alone too. And if you want to be honest, confusion is a possession. It puts the mind in a whirlwind. Yes, and a very powerful possession at that, if you want to talk about the vibrations, frequencies, and energies of confusion. Like I said, I'm going to end this one. Y'all already know what's up. Your Pharaoh Priestess Love, the vibration, frequency, and energy analyst. I'm woken up. I'm going to get my day started. And these exercises be dope. So what I do this time now, don't drive a vehicle, walk. It's okay. You got a car, it's cool. Park it, walk. Enjoy a nice long walk from time to time. It's nothing Spirit wanted me to say. So going to be walking to the park, exercising, doing some yoga, meditation in nature. And then within that exercise, getting my day started. And it's divine in doing that, guys. Like, the rhythm should always be your beat. The rhythm shouldn't be, well, I gotta do this because this is how I gotta make it work and I gotta do that. Now, we understand crawling before you walk. definitely been there and know what it's like. A living witness to it. So with that being said, literally all of them, inner child, inner teenager, inner adult, all of them together. So that's why I like, I let my inner child, I walk to the park, kick some rocks. And when I get there, do some jogging, do some meditation, do some yoga, sit and vibe for a minute, do some grounding, walk back to the house and get my day started. So these are just prime examples of literally being in the moment. And while you're in the moment, feeling your body. So that's another reason why I love to walk out in public, to see and feel. So while I'm walking in public, allow yourself to feel, especially when beautiful souls don't really understand things, and then it's like they get a slap in the face. So, like, it's interesting thing enough, and showing me a vision of it. So to walk down the street, walk into the park, y'all. Walk into the park, and we're at a stoplight, and a beautiful soul. You can feel the energy, like someone's projecting energy, and just don't know that I'm cloaked. So since they projected the energy, I could feel which car it was coming from and what I needed to know about them. That'd be another thing. And I don't do exposure. But what I will do is speak my truths about it. Especially when we're talking about projected energy and ones that will harness and harvest energy. I feel your energy. Because for one, that ain't mine. That ain't the sensation I was feeling before I got on the phone with you. So within that space, I see it for what it is. So, like, and like I said, it's an honor to be able to talk about these things. I don't go around saying, no, I don't mess with them no more. They, that ain't how I get down. So I don't go around saying none of that. I've literally cleared the space. There's no space to even talk about these conversations anymore. It's literally just now topics. So when beautiful souls are explaining things, I can literally let them know true or false. And in that true or false, just explaining things in an aspect that's healing. You gotta understand that too. Like, all of our experiences literally align with our gifts, abilities, and services to help other beautiful souls. Everything that happened with you in life is to ignite your gifts, abilities, and talents to be of service to beautiful souls. Whether beautiful souls want to be aware of it or not. Whether beautiful souls want to be aware of what they haven't healed and why this person that you're in a companionship with is that same zodiac in the natal chart that you have not transpired to yet. What task is it at hand? Like, all this adds up to when we're talking about that. I did say I was going to end it, didn't I, y'all? Y'all know me. A cash up. But yeah, like I was saying, vibration, frequency, energy analyst. Standing your ground, allowing to be balanced. Say nothing at all. Let them speak. Let them speak. That's why they speaking. They still speak their truths too on what they see and the energy that they're in. That's oneness. That's oneness. With that being said, I'm going to end it. Y'all already know. Always love, light, phenomenal healing. Peace.